We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing now on 1st down. His first throw is an interception. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Very short kick taken at the 19. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals, 18 Pioneer. Set up.
They send the tight end in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Aziz Ojulari getting there for the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Bronco.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Great.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down.
Bronco 80.
Motioning the tight end left. Pass play on 1st and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Ready up.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marte Mapu. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Caleb Farley has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 40-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Oh, stiff arm. And the Giants have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Right to the air with May. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air. It's May. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the pistol snap to May. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Giants were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing from near his own goal line. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Rocco switch.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
19 Tiger. 19 18. Let's go now.
Back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Caleb Farley has it. And the Giants are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's May. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air on first down, May. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. May on 1st and 10. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one goes out of bounds and will give them the ball at the 40. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, Some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Warrior 70! Go!
May now from the gun. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
70 Lion!
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set! Eagle, 60 Eagle, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Into the hands of Culp. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Set up. Bronco 80. Ready.
First down throw for May. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Set. 19 Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Set. Hurt. Nike 18.
May now. Culp with a catch. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This complete to Culp. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That stop coming from Henry To'o. quick pass, right side, complete. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
It's now fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Trying to throw for it with May. Neighbors with a catch. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
To the air yet again, May. And oh, he got it! Interception! Deron Bland has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd and 12 now. Finds his man Rice. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
He has the first over the middle, and they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits his running back. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Viking 18. Chap 60, Chap 7 Pirates, 7 Panther 11, Panther 11.
May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19
Here's the pistol snap to May. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready? Come 19, come 19.
Back to the air, it's May. This is complete to Neighbors. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on. Set. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
May looking to throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lion. Go.
May throwing for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Let's go. Rocco 80. Track 60.
May trying again here on 2nd. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking 18. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, it's May. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
79 Bronco.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch made over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
2nd and 1. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Lion. Buffalo 18.
throw it on first down. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
19 Tigers, 18 Raptors, 18 Raptors. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up fourth and long.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
70 Timberwolves.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. To the air on first down, May. Into the hands of Culp. Hits some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
May on first and 10. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
On the set.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Set up. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the 21. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
May now on third down. Catch made underneath by the back. And this one does not go far. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Now, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Stephanie. Cougar 19. Lion. Ready?
Throwing it again here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Dragon 60. Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here he is on 3rd and long. A bit of desperation on it. That's complete inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut into the lead by another point. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Neighbors with a catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
70 Lion. Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's May. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming.
Come on, set. Check smash, check smash.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Set up. Bronco 80. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throw is caught by the back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
One final shot here. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this was the type of response